Hari Om. Welcome, my dear children, to another session of biology. Hope all of you are staying safe at your home by obeying the instructions given by the health department. Okay, you have to keep social distancing, wear double layer mask, then use sanitizer, and be safe at your home. Not only that, you have to eat nutritious food, healthy food. Okay. Try to include more fruits and vegetables in your diet. Drink a plenty of water. Exercise regularly. Okay? So let's start today's class with taught by Swami Chinmayananda. Just listen here. Silently hear everyone. Accept what is good. And reject and forget what is no. This is intelligent living. So listen here once more. What's today's thought? Yes, silently hear everyone. Accept what is good. Reject and forget what is no. This is intelligently living. Intelligent living. So what's the meaning of this thought? Children, you have to hear everyone silently. And you can accept the good things from others. And if you are hearing the bad things, try to reject and forget them. Just leave the bad things, okay? And actually, this is the intelligent way of living. So, dear children, always, yes, hear everyone silently and accept the good things from others and reject the bad things. This is the intelligent way of living. So today we are going to revise the chapter that is microorganisms. What do you mean by microorganisms, Adityan? Yes, microorganisms means the tiny organisms that we cannot see with our naked eye, but we can see with the help of a microscope. So Krishna Manish, what are microorganisms? Yes, tiny organisms which we cannot see with our naked eye, but only we can see with the help of a microscope. And after that we have studied the types of microorganisms, is it? So which are they? Yes, bacteria, fungi, protozoa, algae. And one another group is also there, virus. Is it? Yes. Now by hearing the name of virus itself, you are thinking about this coronavirus, right? Okay. And actually why we had arranged this virus in a separate category, even though it is a microorganisms? Harida, can you say? Yes, virus, they will be active only when they enter any body. Okay, so these are the different types of microorganisms, is it? Which are they, Neha? Say it. Yes, bacteria, fungi, protozoa, algae and virus. So next we have friendly microbes as well as harmful microbes, is it? So with friendly microbes there are several uses. Can you say one use with friendly microorganism, Alami? Yes, soil fertility, increasing soil fertility. So just listen here children. These are the different uses of microorganisms. First of all, increasing the soil fertility. Microorganisms, it is very useful for increasing the soil fertility. Then second one, making of curd and bread. Making of curd. Is it? With the help of bacterium lactobacillus. It is very helpful for making the curd and making this bread also. Okay. The next one, medicinal use. What is the medicinal use with microorganisms, Anshida? Yes, you are correct. Preparation of antibiotics, is it? Can you say one example for antibiotics, Srinidhi? What? Yes, tetracycline, erythromycin, streptomycin, is it? Several examples are there for antibiotics, okay? The next one, cleaning the environment by the process of decomposition. Microorganisms break down the complex substances into simpler substances, which is very helpful for the environment. And by this process, that means by the process of decomposition, microorganisms are very helpful for cleaning the environment. So just listen here once more. What are the uses of microorganisms? Yes, soil fertility. Archana, next one. Yes, making of curd and bread. The next one, medicinal use. Then Kirtana, yes, cleaning the environment. So next is pathogens. Nandana, what do you mean by pathogens? Yes, disease causing microbes. Disease causing microorganisms are called pathogens. Parthasarathi, what are pathogens? Say it once more. Yes, disease causing microorganisms are called pathogens. Then next we are going to discuss about communicable diseases. All of you know about communicable diseases, is it? So what do you mean by communicable diseases, Devadash? Yes, the disease spread from an infected person to a healthy person. It is called communicable disease. For example, COVID-19. Okay, Sumitra, say it once more. What do you mean by communicable diseases? Yes, the diseases that spread from an infected person to a healthy person. It is called communicable disease. Then after that we have studied about carrier. For example, that means carriers, for example, it may be insect, animals which act as carrier. That means it carry pathogens. That means disease causing microorganisms. For example, for carrier is housefly. This housefly sit on garbage and or maybe it carries pathogens, and when it go and sit on the uncovered food and all, what will happen? The person who will eat that uncovered food will be affected by diseases. So that is carrier. So clear? So next is food poisoning. That means we cannot maybe the consumption of spoiled food. Okay, that means the food will be spoiled due to the attack of microorganisms, and when we eat that or consume that food, spoiled food, we will be affected by so many diseases. For example, like that vomiting, diarrhea, it may be the symptoms of food poisoning. Okay, so that is called food poisoning. These microorganisms can produce toxic substances on the food. So in order to control that food poisoning, we have to preserve the food. That is food preservation. That means using preservatives, or by using certain things, the food is preserved, and that method is called food preservation. So these are the different methods of food preservation. First one is chemical method, by using certain chemicals, that is called preservatives. Then second one, preservation by common salt. Salted mangoes and all, is it? So salt is a very good preservative. Then preservation by sugar, jams, jellies, Sugar is another preservative. By oil and vinegar. Your mother will make pickles and all, is it? By using oil and vinegar. So oil and vinegar are also other good preservatives. Then heat and cold treatments by boiling, by freezing and all. So these are the different methods of food preservation. Listen here once more. Chemical method, preservation by common salt, preservation by sugar, by oil and vinegar, heat and cold treatments. So next is pasteurization. It is a method discovered by Louis Pasteur. And actually, what is this pasteurization? Anshida? Yes, it is a method in which milk is heated to 70 degrees Celsius for about 15 to 30 seconds. And after that, the milk is chilled, suddenly chilled. That means freezed. Is it? It is called pasteurization. So, who discovered pasteurization? Yes, Louis Pasteur. So, another process discovered by Louis Pasteur, that is fermentation. Fermentation is the process of converting sugar into alcohol. Okay. So, what do you mean by fermentation? Yes, it is the process of converting sugar into alcohol. Is it clear? So dear children, see this. This is the diagram of nitrogen cycle. Okay. So first of all, atmospheric nitrogen, that is the free nitrogen in the atmosphere. Okay. And that atmospheric nitrogen is fixed by nitrogen fixing bacteria. Okay. So nitrogen fixing bacteria fix atmospheric nitrogen. And after that, the bacteria convert the nitrogen into nitrogenous compounds. And that compounds of nitrogen get deposited in the soil. And again, with the help of bacteria, the compounds of nitrogen is converted into gaseous nitrogen. Okay, so again this gaseous nitrogen can be seen in the atmosphere. Okay, then another method is that lightning. By this process or by this method, again compounds of nitrogen is get deposited in the soil, and again with the help of bacteria, this nitrogen compounds is converted into gaseous nitrogen. Okay. So whenever the compounds of nitrogen is deposited in the soil, there are so many plants are growing in the soil, is it? So that nitrogen compounds is uptaken by the plants, and the animals which eat those plants excrete nitrogenous waste. Okay, so nitrogenous waste from excretion and death. Okay, again the nitrogen compounds get deposited in the soil. So this is the way, and actually it's the form of a cycle manner. The nitrogen get deposited in different forms of nitrogen itself. Okay, so the percentage of nitrogen remains constant in the atmosphere. Is it clear? So next is another exercise, that is fill in the blanks. You have to do this fill in the blanks by yourself. Okay. First question, microorganisms can be seen with the help of a dash. Second one, blue-green algae fix dash directly from air and enhance fertility of soil. Third one, alcohol is produced with the help of dash. Then fourth question, cholera is caused by dash. Okay. So next one, you have to tick the correct option from the you have to tick the correct answer from the given options. So first one, yeast is used in the production of the options are sugar, alcohol, hydrochloric acid, oxygen. The second one, the following is an antibiotic: sodium bicarbonate, streptomycin, alcohol, yeast. Third question, carrier of malaria causing protozoan is female, Anopheles mosquito, cockroach, housefly, butterfly. The next question, the most common carrier of communicable diseases is ant, housefly, dragonfly, spider. The next question, the bread or idli dough rises because of heat, grinding, growth of yeast cells, kneading. The process of conversion of sugar into alcohol is called nitrogen fixation, molding, fermentation, infusion. Okay. So next one, match the following. You have to match the two columns with correct answers. So is it clear, dear children? So do it by yourself. Okay. So I hope all of you understood the whole chapter. Study the notes. Revise the chapter again and again. Read your textbook thoroughly. Okay. So my dear children, God bless you all. Let's meet you in the next class. Thank you.